All right, shoulder range of motion. We're gonna take this one to the wall, okay? And then it doesn't matter what side we're gonna start with. Usually, obviously, the affected side, but I'm just gonna do the right side. So what you wanna do is you wanna get to the wall, you wanna approach it, okay? So not to where you lean into it, but you're still vertical, okay? And you're gonna lightly press the shoulder against the wall. And in an ideal world, when I get into this motion, the arm should stay against the wall the entire time without rotation of the torso. Again, that's someone that's perfect. So we're gonna do the best we can with this one. What I like to do is I have the leg farthest apart or away from the wall, forward, okay, just so I don't rotate too much. And then what we're gonna do is palm away. You can even start kind of lower. What you're gonna do is again try to keep the arm tracing against the wall, keeping the shoulders squared away. Try not to rotate. We're gonna try to get to 12 o'clock. Once we get to about 12 o'clock, we're gonna go ahead here and start to bring the palm in. Now again, this is where things start to break apart a little bit, but try to stick with it as long as you can. Okay, we're gonna start to come back, stressing that shoulder, okay? And then again, if you need to get a little more, you can rotate a little bit, but try to keep the shoulder base squared away. Now let's say this is my sticking point. If I do this, I'm gonna compensate and cheat. Just hold it there for 3 to 5 seconds, and then come back forward, and then bring the palm back in after you get past 12 o'clock. And ideally, wear something that doesn't have buttons, so you're not scraping against the wall, getting stuck. But that's pretty much the gist of it. Working on our shoulder range of motion, that flexion. Again, getting back into a little bit of extension at the top here. As much as you can, hold it, and then come back forward, okay? Again, try to not rotate. Stick with it. I'd rather have you without the rotation than with rotation, so you truly get that shoulder range of motion, truly improve that range of motion, and not give the false representation of it. Try it out 5 times, hold that top position 5-10 seconds, see how you feel, and then go from there.
So continue on to Christian's movement here. So what we're doing is, again, we're coming up to that 12 o'clock, and you can actually come all the way down for like a nice pec stretch. Come all the way back up, and switching hands. Now, if you have patients that are having a hard time with this, the best way to kind of make it a little bit easier, something that we can work up to, right? So what we can do is we can step farther away from the wall. Okay, they can still make contact with the wall. Coming up and back, right? So this is an easy way that we can kind of start to progress them by stepping forward and then eventually get all the way. Because again, we're all about you know, starting off at some point and then getting them farther and farther in their progression.
There we go. All right.